Hey guys, CRAZYJACK and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Talk Call of Duty Ghost series. The series where I basically talk about the things that generally piss me off in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, as well as the Call of Duty series as a whole. In the last episode I talked about COD's current bullshit matchmaking system, and then asked you guys at the end of the episode if you thought stats should go down as a result of leaving a game which you were automatically put into, as well as how the game puts you into a game where the team you join is being completely butt-fucked by the other team, whilst they have all the high-end kill streaks at once, e.g. VTOL, Dogs, Swarm, etc. Anyways, from looking at the title of this video today, you can tell that today's topic is kill streaks. Now, I don't know about you guys, but haven't you noticed recently that the lower end kill streaks tend to be like 10 times better than the high end kill streaks, which is most likely due to how the developers of COD, i.e. Treyarch and Infinity Ward, knowing that the vast majority of the game's demographic being, i.e. 10 to 15-year-old douchebags who can't aim for shit, and therefore, as a result of trying to make sure they can continue to swim in the swimming pools filled with money, the developers have seemed to make the lower end kill streaks better than the high end kill streaks, so that the vast majority of the game's demographic is happy due to actually being able to get kills, thus resulting in them purchasing the next Call of Duty game in November. What's worse is how the COD series has tended to follow this pattern over the last couple of years since Modern Warfare 2 came out in 2009. Before I continue, I'm just going to quickly show you what I mean by quickly outlining the most common kill streaks used by most players due to being the most easily accessible / overpowered kill streaks from the lot in each of the Call of Duty games. Okay, so obviously we start off with Modern Warfare 2, and everyone who's watched this video can probably tell now what it's going to be. Basically, it was Predator Missile, 5 kills, Harrier Strike, 7 kills, Pavlo kills, 9 kills. Then in Black Ops, it was Napalm, 5 kills, Mortar Strike, 6 kills, and Attack Helicopter, 7 kills, if I'm correct. Then in Modern Warfare 3, we had the Predator Missile again at 5 kills, the Attack Helicopter, 7 kills, and the Reaper at 9 kills, or maybe 10, I'm not sure. And finally, in Black Ops 2, personally I think the most overused kill streaks are as follow: Lightning Strike, Sentry Gun, and Stealth Chopper. And let me just say quickly now before you jump to conclusion, the kill streaks which I just listed above were based on kill streaks which can actually kill people. Obviously I know the most wildly used kill streak in each of the Call of Duty games is of course the UAV. From looking at the list, you can see how the most overpowered kill streaks tend to be the ones which you cannot shoot down / stop in any possible way, i.e. the Predator Missile, as well as the Mortar / Harrier / Napalm Strike. And some of you may be thinking right now that the higher end kill streaks are ridiculously more overpowered than the lower end kill streaks due to normally getting more kills every time you use them, with the exception of the Tac Dogs, which are utterly useless and hardly get you any kills since they are very easy to kill. Sometimes you've got to think of kill streaks based on how frequent they can be called in each game. Think about it right now. How often do you see people calling a swarm in a game? And if so, how often do you see more than one swarm per game? Whilst the likes of the Lightning Strike can also be called in nearly every time you're alive. So long that you don't completely suck balls at the game and on some 12-year-old quick-scoping faggot who can't aim for shit. Basically what I'm saying is that the frequently called in lower end kill streaks can often be more deadly than the one-off higher end kill streaks. Also, as well as talking about how the lower end kill streaks tend to be much more deadlier than the higher end kill streaks, we also need to talk about how these kill streaks should be obtained. Throughout the Call of Duty series, how you can obtain these kill streaks has varied, ranging from where they can only be obtainable via kills the player gets themselves, i.e. guns / equipment kills, to where you can get kill streak points based on capturing objectives / getting kill assists along with the previous method. Now personally, I believe that the kill / score streak system should not count kills which you get via kill streaks, since I personally think it's way too overpowered, since games can often get controlled by certain players due to once obtaining a small kill streaks, the score continues to keep stacking upon one another due to their kill streaks completely dominating the game. A perfect example of this would be in Modern Warfare 2, where players would often camp to get a 5 kill streak so that they can get a Predator Missile, which once used, boom, they now have a Harrier Strike, boom, they now have a Chopper Gunner, where if they can actually aim, the kill streak cycle will continue so long as the Harrier / Chopper Gunner doesn't get shot down, which often doesn't happen since there is all teamwork in COD due to everyone thinking they're Rambo and they can be a one-man army. Finally, the Moab, aka mother of all bombs / tactical nuke, the 25 kill streak, which can single-handedly change the outcome of any game / match. Do I reckon it should be in the game? Yes I do, but as a kill streak which you shouldn't need to choose from your free chosen kill streaks like they did it with the tactical nuke in Modern Warfare 2. Also, the Moab / tactical nuke should not end the game once called in like the current Moab is doing in Modern Warfare 3. Right, the next chapter of this topic would be support kill streaks, which were first introduced into Modern Warfare 3. Now that we've talked about the assault kill streaks, to be honest, I don't really have a problem with them introducing kill streaks which continue after death, since I can see how they're trying to reach out to the vast majority of the game's demographic. But what I do have a problem with is how the support kill streaks can include kill streaks which can actually kill people, even though the whole purpose of these kill streaks is to, well, you know, support the player's skin team. I'm talking, of course, of how they've placed the stealth bomber and support/care package Osprey, which can get you loads of kills. If you're going to call it support killstreaks, then all the killstreaks which come under this bracket should not allow players to be able to solo teams with undetectable/unshootable killstreaks. You know, that's why we have the assault killstreak column for these types of killstreaks, for f***'s sake. And of course, the final chapter of this topic would be the specialist killstreaks, which again was first introduced in Modern Warfare 3 and allows players to gain extra perks rather than killstreaks for every 2 kills they get. And once they get an 8 kill streak in a row, they would be able to attain all perks, both normal and pro. Personally, I really hope this kill streak is in the next Call of Duty game, due to how I've always hated having to choose between certain perks, i.e. quick draw, UAV jammer, scavenger, etc. And I did use this kill streak throughout my whole time playing Modern Warfare 3. But I must unfortunately agree that the unlocking of all perks, both normal and pro, when you get 8 kills in a row is way too overpowered. So instead, rather than allowing the player to get all perks, they could get all the perks from one of the 3 perk sections. Or maybe just unlock an additional 1 or 2 perks, meaning that the player can only get a maximum of 4 to 5 extra perks, along with their original chosen 3. They could maybe even still allow players to get all perks, but only if they were to introduce some of the player customization features, which I stated in my previous video titled Player Customization Features. Suggest you guys should check that out, based on how much body armor / what equipment they used. E.g. if they had heavy armor, they couldn't use quick draw / lightweight, etc. Right, now that I've finished my rant over the previous / current kill streaks which have been introduced into the Call of Duty series over the years, I hope you enjoyed this episode of my Let's Talk Call of Duty Go series. I want to know your own personal opinion about this matter. Do you reckon that they should keep the support / specialist kill streaks, as well as the Moab / tactical nuke? And how do you reckon kill streaks should be earned? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this episode of my Let's Talk Call of Duty Go series, and I hope to see you next time.